This is Gunter Schlierkamp and Ronnie Coleman at the 2002 Show of Strength. And don't worry, we are having a comparison between 2003 Olympia Ronnie and this version of Gunter. But first, a little bit of groundwork. Gunter, do you think you can beat Ronnie? Yes, I can defeat Ronnie from the front. I beat him from the side. And I also defeat him from the back. What do you think about this, Ronnie?
I think Gunter is smoking crack.
And your winner is Gunter Schlierkamp. Well, what do you say now, Ronnie? How does that make you feel?
I'm mad. I'm real mad. Lightweight. Peanut.
Well, take it easy, Ronnie. Oh my goodness. I guess Ronnie was upset from his loss, the 2002 Show of Strength, and his, criticism from the 2002 Mr. Olympia as well. Anyway, can Gunter Schlierkamp defeat this Ronnie? I think this is a totally different story. I think if anybody can defeat Ronnie 2003, it would be Gunter Schlierkamp. After all, he is the only man in history that defeated Ronnie Coleman between, 98 and 2006 before his loss at the Olympia. Anyway, Gunter stands up very good against Ronnie King Coleman. He has somewhat of an X factor that nobody else can hold against Ronnie. He's big. He's huge. Let's go through these shots. You might think I missized this one because Gunter is only listed at 6'2", but look at them side by side, and every picture is consistent with this. Anyway, bring this one back. Just letting you guys know, Gunter, I think he's like 6'4". I think he's 6'4". They lie about their heights, him and Paul Dillette. Now, muscle for muscle, I think Ronnie is much better. I think Ronnie might have been winning this shot anyway from the Show of Strength. Might not have been the best shot for, the best pose for Gunter. I don't know. His midsection, it's too long maybe? I don't know. A little bit critical on this shot from me. Now, Ronnie King Coleman, his midsection does not look the best either. But look at the wheels. Look at the wheels' size. Those peaky, freaky biceps. Wow. Now here's the front lat spread, and you could see a little quick glimpse of that at the start. And Ronnie was very weak in that shot, 2002, but look at him here. Look at the lat for lat ratio. It's all about levels, guys. Gunter did, in fact, defeat a weak Ronnie. And I believe it was fair. He has, like I said, that X factor. His structure is huge. Waistline, not too bad. Always kept trim anyway. Might not have the most narrow waistline. Kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Reminds me a lot of the Schwarzenegger, the Oak, does Gunter Schlierkamp. Yeah, Ronnie, I would say out of the first two. But turn to the side here. And you may take note of the condition, that raw condition of Gunter from the wheels. Look at that. Incredible. He doesn't have that big, powerful arm strength like Ronnie Coleman has. Look at that. That's incredible. But he does have that oak chest, the Schwarzenegger chest. Now have a look at a close-up shot of Gunter, and for anybody that questioned how good he was at the O2 Show of Strength SOS, Son of Sam, there's a couple other ones, SOS. But anyway, look at this, guys. Ripped to shreds, monsoon. I like Gunter much better in the side chest. It looks like some sort of futuristic version of a golden era bodybuilder done up, put into a time machine. It's incredible. It truly is. Now, the side tricep did not translate quite so good for the big German, the Gunter Schlierkamp. Anyway, he is peeled though. You can see the close-up shot of the lag. Look at that. That is Dorian Yates type condition. And that's what you would need to defeat 03 Ronnie, right? Well, I think in this shot, he looks a little awkward. Does Gunter, taking nothing away from him. Hey, I like Gunter. And Ronnie King Coleman gets criticized for this shot, but look at the tricep itself. I mean, is he not pretty good, gosh darn good in the side tricep in '03? I think he is. And if you ask me, I think Gunter Schlierkamp looks exactly like actor Steve Vinovich. Anybody? Come on, they're twins. They're twins like Arnold and Danny. Anyway. Can Gunter Schlierkamp, or Steve Vinovich, can Gunter defeat the '03 Ron from behind? Now, this is serious business, guys. Look at that lower back and that set of glutes of Gunter Schlierkamp. Nobody ever has that, that impact next to Ronnie Coleman because he is so big. And his wheels were a decent size here for Gunter. But you look at '03 Ron, and his hamstrings were peeled, and his glutes were extra big from those squats. Let's have a closer shot. Now Gunter, no doubt, he is winning in the Christmas trees. Papa! Glutes. Look at Ronnie, guys. He is an alien. You gotta throw that N in there. They don't want them A sounds ganging up together. But either way, Gunter looks a little thin next to '03 Ron, whereas the '02 Ron didn't have that extra size, and Gunter still had that peel, a lot of appeal. Go through the shots, though. Ronnie has the shape. Look at that. His hips go in. Look at the size of his badonkadonk. That's alien-like. And Gunter, look at his bottom. That looks exactly like Phil Heath's. And here's the '02. And I did a whole comparison on that if you want to watch it. But just for the time being, look at how small Ronnie's back is. And then, boom. Matty Fergno, Superset Man. Boom. Boom. Look at that, guys. That is unbelievable. The hamstrings, they were flat in '02 and just twice as big, twice as peeled. Gunter's back stands up against Ronnie's, the lats, and the lower back. But the traps are mountainous for Ronnie here. My soul. Wow. So '02, Gunter, yeah, he can take out Ronnie. Can the '03... Or can he defeat the '03 Ronnie? Different story altogether. The rear double by as well. I think the rear lat was a better shot for Gunter. He had some width. Looks slightly awkward with all due respect to the giant German. He looks a little bit awkward in a couple of shots. Maybe the front double as well. Rear double and in the side tricep. But he has the condition. He has the meat. He has muscle. Ronnie Coleman also has the condition. Look at the hamstrings, glutes. And he has a lot of meat in this rear double. This was a dwarfing pose. He would often just make people look small in this rear double. You had your Marcus rules, your Jay Cutlers, your things of that nature. As soon as it would turn around or they would turn around, boom. Ronnie King Coleman. Unbelievable. But Gunter, he give it his all. And heck, the abs and thigh I would give to Gunter Schlierkamp. Not the best abs and thigh. Oh, food for thought. Ronnie Coleman, his abs and thigh. Abs and thigh. Sorry, Canadian over here, eh? But anyway, his abs and thigh was better in '04. Maybe even in '05 than it was in '03. I think he was so big, so gosh darn big, that he didn't care. Much like the 1993 Dorian Yates. He had more of a distended midsection than he did in 95. Because I don't think he cared about it. He was so big. It was like, wow, look at the size of him. He is so big. But anyway, so was Ronnie, and his gut, a little bit bigger than Gunter's. Still, there's an argument that Ronnie could win this one. The quads and the V-taper, slightly better. But anyway, splitting hairs, most muscular pose, and most certainly, exposing of the thinness. He's thinner. And that's the difficulties of a tall bodybuilder. You're never going to be not thin compared to a thicker bodybuilder. That's why they're thin and some are thick. That's the difference, guys. Anyway. Gunter Schlierkamp, 2002, show of strength. Very good bodybuilder. Very good indeed. So conditioned. So big. Little extra tall. If he didn't have that extra height, his head's big too. Makes his body look a little bit smaller. He had a huge big melon. Huge big melon. Ronnie King Coleman. I've seen him hit better crab positions than this. Than in an 03. Maybe better in 99. Things of that nature. Ronnie King Coleman. Ring-a-ding-ding. Yeah, I told him not to mess with me. I get under that weight, 770-some pounds. Only regret in life. I didn't squat that. 5 times. Anyway, the big Texan man. Ronnie King Coleman. The greatest version of all time. He was even defeating my ultimate bodybuilder, for goodness sakes. He's the ultimate bodybuilder. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, guys. Love you guys, and thank you for everything. Have a great day.